Well, here we are, about to discover who is going to be the last man standing. Who's it going to be? It's been an incredible night, and strange final two. But what a night it's been, and the winner, of course, will be crowned the A1 World Combat Cup Heavyweight Champion. So please now, for your final bout, make welcome the fighters, Nathan Corbett and Cedric Kongaika.
Highlights from earlier on tonight when Nathan Corbett first of all took care of business against Shane Gilliard in the second round and then defeated the god of Thunder 4 Hoopman in the semi-final. He was the outright favourite coming in tonight, Nathan Corbett, multiple world champion, the most dominant cruiserweight of his generation or any generation. And here he is. Is it his destiny to become the last man standing here tonight? He has been simply faultless so far, Stan, has the Carnival of Carnage. The confidence is oozing. Here's a man who has just owned centering tonight. Over the top ropes. And once again, we are ready for Carnage.
Ladies and gentlemen, final fight of the evening. Only and only if two fighters agree to fight with elbows, it will be with elbows. So in the blue corner, Nathan Carnage Corbett wants.
Carnage will say yes.
Elbows. Elbows.
Cedric would be wise to say no.
Oh, yeah, no, there's no doubt about
In
that.
the red corner, Cedric wants.
No elbows.
Elbows!
Wow.
Let's get it on!
Cedric says elbows.
Oh,
I don't know. You're going up against the best elbow technician in the world. Why, Stan?
You
Why?
said Nugget. You said Nugget's the man.
Wow.
That's not a good call by the corner.
Maybe he led
Nugget.
astray.
What about A1 rules?
Hey, Nugget. Nugget. No elbows. Why? He doesn't need them.
Is it ego here? Stan, the man, having words with Nugget. You've got to wonder if maybe ego has come into play here on Cedric and Nugget.
That's just destroyed him mentally. Let me tell you something. That was bad corner, actually.
Because there was hesitation there,
yeah,
Stan.
but he doesn't want it. And his representative, actually, Nugget I got a lot of respect for, but that was a bad move by the corner. They know they don't need elbows. Right now, the best chance he's got is with boxing and landing a punch. He's going to get dominated with the leg kicks. He's going to get his legs hurt, and now he's got the best weapons available for.
And now when he gets into punching range, close where he likes to be, he's going to find the elbows slicing and dicing and trying to fillet in. The time for talk is over. The final of Last Man Standing 2, Michael Chavello. Stan the man Longanides with you. Kongaika, the man with two lives. In the blue trunk, Corbett, the outright favourite.
There's an elbow already. I don't want to see Cedric get cut open, you know, like profusely bleeding with something that really was not necessary for him to do.
With something that didn't have to be. It is all a moot point now. It's in the history books. We do have elbows. Outside thigh kick from Carnage. Cedric has to get into boxing range. Trying to keep Carnage at bay with a front kick. Carnage drops the right hand, lowers the boom. There's a downward elbow, trying to open up the money box to the top of the head. Cedric, who does fight with elbows in Queensland, but once again, nowhere near the experience with elbows of Carnage.
I reckon Carnage's corner could not believe believe their ears when they heard it.
I agree with you, Stan. You hear the corner, Nugget saying, let's throw some knees, Cedric, while you're on the inside. Don't hit the uppercut elbows like that. Carnage just closing him down, cutting off the ring here. Cedric's got to pull the trigger with that overhand right. Tarek, we're surprised Cedric said yes to elbows.
Mate, this is why it's called the last man standing, the tough man survives. And Cedric has got no injuries and is a tough man.
Not a smart man.
Exactly. Is he a smart man? We will see.
What if he catches Corbett with one of these bombers?
Yeah, that's all he's got.
At the moment, though, it is Nathan Corbett completely dictating the pace here in the first round. Nice little verbal spar here between Stan and Tarek as Corbett throws a crossing right elbow. Left hook outside thigh kick from Cedric Kongaika. Corbett again trying to slice up the orbital bone. Kongaika glances towards Nugget. Nugget says throw the overhand right.
He's cut him open, I'm telling you now. I saw blood come off the elbow after that. I can't see from this angle.
Stan, the man who was the first ever Australian heavyweight to win a World Muay Thai title. He won it in Thailand against Kirkwood Walker.
There's the cut. What I say to you?
If this ends in elbows, it will be a cut from an elbow, will be devastating.
We'll see the opposite profile of Cedric.
It's over the eye. That's in a bad position. This would be terrible if they stopped it here.
No, Cedric's not that easy to just stop, mate. He's a tough man, and I'm sure he will fight it through.
You don't want permanent scars here.
Carnage, the best elbow artist in the world. And look at the angles, look at the footwork, the lateral movement.
He's oozing confidence right now.
You know he's oozing confidence when he actually drifts the way of the power hand of Cedric. He's not respecting Cedric's right hand at all.
He's got to watch that left hook.
Thrown it.
He's got to watch that left hook. Yeah. I'm telling you. Cedric did hurt his first opponent with that left hook.
All Nathan Corbett's got to watch is the left hook, whereas Cedric's got to look out for elbows, knees, leg kicks.
Oh, another elbow to that damaged eye. Downward elbow. There's the left hook. Oh, here comes Cedric. He got some good shots on Tarek.
He's not finished, boys. He's not finished. If he's good enough to be in the final, he's good enough to fight the final, Stan.
I might just back out 10 metres here because there's a little bit too much heat happening in the commentary position.
Well, Stan, I'm not going for one guy or the other, but got to give credit where it's due, and I think Cedric having enough courage to get out there against a great champion like Nathan and trying to fight back, that's great.
And let him fight with his best weapons.
Elbows, which they weren't going to take it, but on the last second when I put the mic in his mouth,
you crucified him. You know?
I'll take it.
You crucified him.
Let's go back to the corner and have a listen here to Nugget in the corner with Cedric Kongaika, and Soren Monkon's on also. Have a listen.
Push kick his leg. Take his leg out on the inside. Start to throw your hands. Turn him onto the ropes. Okay? Let's go, Cedric.
Throw the push kick. Start to throw your hands. Turn him onto the ropes. It has to be the game plan here of Cedric. He cannot remain a stagnant target and allow the golden elbows of the carnival to rattle off on him. Second round.
Cedric needs to time it that when Nathan Corbett throws kicks like that, he's got to land punches. That's the only time he's going to be in range to land those punches, when Nathan comes in to throw kicks.
Corbett comes forward.
There you go, he's got to throw punches.
And Dave Hedgecock breaks the grapple. If you are locking on the grapple, you've got to be active. You've got to throw the knees under A1 rules.
Or elbows right now.
Body shot from Cedric. There's a ripping right hand. Just didn't have the distancing to throw the left hook. You're right, Tarek. Cedric's not done yet. Crossing elbow, downward elbow from Carnage.
Take a point off.
Oh, Dave does like to take the points off.
Cedric used to train with me years ago, and his uncle and all that, and they come from a very tough family. That's what I mean by he won't just quit like that. He'll give it his best shot.
I know, but I don't want to see the guy end up with scars all over his face.
The only thing, if that cut gets any bigger over the eye, he may be forced to quit for medical reasons.
I don't want to see any fighter get hurt more than they need to.
The chance go up for Carnage. Nice shot to the liver, then a right hand to the head from Cedric Kongaika. Cedric fakes with the right hand, eats a jab. Nice combination from Carnage. Look at the boxing prowess. There's the downward elbow.
There's exactly what I was hoping we didn't want to see, you know what I mean?
Swinging knee to the upper left rib cage from Cedric Kongaika. 1.5 minutes remaining, second round of 3. Carnage sitting behind the jab. Nice jab.
Nice stiff jab. You know,
Cedric. He's got a loop. He's got to throw that left hook. There it goes, but again, didn't have the timing, didn't have the distance. Uncle Dave moves in.
Okay, fight on.
Cedric is still here. As long as he's standing, there is every chance for him to land that puncher's chance, so to speak. Uppercut elbow from Carnage. Dave Hedgecott,
it's a nasty
very on
cut.
top of it.
It's a nasty cut on Cedric.
Other corner, please, mate.
Okay, Peter Lewis takes a look.
corner.
Wow.
Cedric all hard, but really the right decision here. We know what it is.
All right, okay.
What guts!
Okay,
What
you ready?
intestinal fortitude! A cut over the eye, a cut under the eye. The only thing that's not happening here, his eyeball is still intact. Uppercut elbow from Cedric. Carnage, moving, grooving. I've never seen him shuffle with footwork like this before. His confidence is peaking. Outside thigh kick, inside thigh kick. Cedric bounces up, and Dave wipes off the glove. Carnage, jab outside thigh kick. Front kick to the midsection. The boxing combinations are so impressive here from Nathan. Cedric comes forward, looks for the liver section with the dipping left hand. Jab, uppercut, elbow, crossing elbow, left hook from Carnage. More combinations than a bank safe, and he's doing it easily. But as you said, Tarek, so long as Cedric is standing, there's still that Tongan bobbing chance.
Yes, there is, and I'll tell you what, take nothing away from Nathan. He is looking so slick out there. He's looking so great. He's looking like a champion that's going to be.
I have never seen Nathan Corbett in finer form. Stan, we've been talking all night about how impressed we are by the footwork, the combinations, and the speed of Nathan Corbett fighting at 97 kilo here tonight.
Yeah, like he's showcasing everything he's got, showcasing all his arsenal. Great with his hands, his feet, his footwork. He's mixing it up nicely. And you know, like you said earlier, you know, when a guy's got confidence and he's oozing confidence, you can see it in his footwork. You know, he's glowing. He looks graceful moving around the ring, and that's exactly what's happening.
You're doing well, though.
Everything, mate. You know, I was surprised to see that Paul Slewinski didn't want to jump into the final fight because he had the first option. I went and asked him, he didn't want to fight. He probably had a little cut on his right eye and he felt a bit uncomfortable with that. But Steve McKinnon was definitely concussed, and they tried very hard to wait till the last minute, but the doctor just didn't clear him, mate.
That's fair enough too, mate. Fighters' safety is the #1 priority.
Here we go, third and final round, and Carnage again comes out jabbing, but the aggressor meter may be raised of Cedric. It is now all for Cedric Kongaika in the biggest 3 minutes of his fight. Eats another elbow from Carnage. Carnage is measuring him. Cedric lets fly again, and the crowd now swing to Cedric's favour.
Go, Cedric. Dig in there.
They want the underdog to come through.
Make a fight out of it. But look at this professional. We're looking at professional in action right now. Nathan Corbett, the Carnage, a wrecking machine.
Another elbow to that orbital bone. Kongaika blinks heavily. Body shot, rips it in. Carnage, chin tucked, looking through his brow. His boxing work, the best we've ever seen. His speed, the fastest we've ever seen. Nice crossing elbow, almost took his ear off. Uppercut, crossing elbow again. Cedric a little flat-footed, he's got to keep moving. Can Carnage finish? He's got 1 minute 40 remaining. Inside thigh kick to the back leg. Cedric's got to throw the bombs. He's got to pull the trigger here.
He's got another cut, Stan.
Yeah, on top of the head, yeah.
More cuts to the butcher's shop.
Oh, that's what I didn't want to see.
The bloodied up face of Cedric tells the story.
Yeah. Look at that's a nasty cut on the forehead on the side there.
You can only hope here, if you're a Cedric fan, that maybe Carnage drops his guard just once for Cedric to power through, though it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Body shot, uppercut, elbow from the Carnage. Cedric fires a left hook, but it's not connecting. And Carnage on the balls of his feet. Too fast, too evasive.
Tremendous courage here, Cedric. I've never seen a fighter dig in so deep and resign to the fact that he will not quit. I mean, there's no way he'll quit, this kid. And he's taking a lot of shots right now, Michael.
You are seeing the most impressive heavyweight specimen we've seen since probably the days of Stan the Man. And his name is Nathan Corbett.
We are looking at a Tongan warrior here. Look at him bleeding profusely.
Look at that. Nathan saying to him, you want to quit?
Nathan said, mate, I don't want us to fight anymore. You're bleeding bad. And that's another characteristic about Nathan Corbett that I love as well. You know, he's a humane sort of guy. He doesn't want to hurt anyone more than he has to. And you've got a fighter like Cedric saying, hey, I'm a warrior, I don't quit.
Has Cedric got one big bomb left? He's going to survive the night without having gotten knocked out. Yes, it is a personal victory for
Well done.
Kongaika. It is a brilliant victory for Nathan Corbett.
Can I pick a winner? Can I have a representative from Altitude, please? Kylie?
My word, Nathan Corbett, just when you thought he could not get any better, just when you thought he could not get any faster,
Cedric.
he comes out tonight with the best shape and the best form we have ever seen from the most dominant fighter of his generation. Cedric is receiving a standing ovation here from Stan, who is applauding loudly the heart, the resilience on Cedric. I think he sustained 5 cuts on his face, on his head. Corbett looked at him after he cut him the last time and said, son, just stop, just stop. And Cedric said, no.
Fighters in the middle, please.
You've got to have a sledgehammer wrapped in barbed wire and set on fire to stop a Tongan like Cedric Kongaika. While we do wonder what may have been had Slewinski fronted up or Steve McKinnon, Cedric Kongaika showed enormous heart.
Nathan Corbett on the final. He fought him with his own rules with elbows. Big respect for him. Our winner tonight, Judge Norman Lou 30-27, Judge Bryce Burwis of 30-26, Judge Mark Corey 30-26, and it comes out from the
blue corner, Nathan Corbett.
Nathan Corbett is the last man standing.
The new heavyweight champion of the world. Belt being presented by Kylie from Ultratune, our main sponsor. And to wrap it up, our beautiful Charlotte.
How about that? Nathan Corbett with the strap around the waist. Yet another to add to his impressive mantle. But this one certainly will be special. Charlotte now has the Carnival of Carnage.
I do, Nathan. What an amazing night. How do you feel? You got a lot of blood on you, mate.
It's blocking me sponsors on my shorts.
Got to think about that sponsors.
Capital Investment, Bass, Punish, GoTech Security, and Buttercard. Thanks very much.
So how was that? Did you expect to go into that fight? That was extraordinary at the last minute.
Let me just say one thing. Everyone out the back said no to elbows. Cedric, come to the ring, was going to not do it, got here, was a warrior, and said, I've got to be a warrior, and I'm going to do it. And he brought it. He's a champion.
Also, I don't want to forget to give you a $5,000 voucher from Ultratune for your car repairs. Thank you very much. And what does the future hold for you, Nathan? Would you be back fighting on A1 circuit again, or is this still with us?
Look, you know, I just want to fight all the time, but I want super fights. You know, I want to fight full Thai rules. I'm a champion at that weight. I want the 95 kilo world title. I've stepped up from cruiserweight 86. You know, so that's what I want to be. I want to be 95 kilo world champion, full Thai rules. And tonight was an amazing night. Thank you, Tarek, for giving me the opportunity to do this and come home in my own country and make Australia proud. And I'm just so excited to be here. Thank you, everyone.
Well, thank you for coming, and looks like you and I and your team will be having a couple of meetings in the next couple of days to do a great deal with you. I do know what you want, exactly how you want to fight, how you want to do your single fights at 95 kilos, and you know what? We'll be talking.
Yeah, look, I just wrap it up with a big thanks to all the fans that, you know, support me. So many people from the Gold Coast fly here, spend the money, buy the tickets, and watched me tonight. They could have watched it at home live, but they know they made the extra effort. They flew here. My awesome gym, you know, Urban Fight Gym, where Ed and Richard and Bull, they help me out every day training there. I want to thank my family, my girlfriend, everyone who's come here and supported me with their hearts, and that's what it's all about. So thank you, and I love kickboxing, I love Australia.
Nathan Corbett, the A1 world champion. He is the last man standing. Stan, as I said earlier, I have not seen a heavyweight of such speed, of such boxing prowess, since you once ruled the roost. You must be impressed with Nathan here tonight.
It's hard not to be impressed with Nathan Corbett. I mean, he has all the criteria necessary. And look, I'm at a different stage now. My profiling on him is, we know all his attributes and all the good things about him, but I'm looking at him, can he be the next product to take us to the next era? You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, you know, we're still at a point where we're not getting big success in our press conferences with the media and things like that, you know. And I actually questioned him the other day. I said, why should people come and see you? What makes you unique? What stands out about you? What separates you from every other fighter? And that's how you got to build up a product. You could be the best promoter in the world. If you haven't got a great product, you got nothing.
Stan, and the question that will be debated for a long time to come, Cedric Kongaika certainly showed he's got a big set of nards by taking the fight with elbows, but was it a foolish decision?
It was definitely not a smart decision. I mean, at the end of the day, we can show respect, and he's got a big heart, and how courageous, but it was not a smart move. And that's not the fighter's problem. In my opinion, you know, a good manager has a good relationship with his fighter. His fighter should have said to him, his manager in the corner, Nugget, said, listen, hey, no elbows. But, of course, a fighter's got to have pride and ego.
Ego, exactly.
You know, he should have said, oh, I want him, and his trainer should have said, no, you're not, because we both know we don't want him. But just to save face for the crowd. But showing that he had guts did not mean he's going to have glory.
Well, the question now remains, as it has for so long, who can possibly stop Nathan Corbett? There are a lot of people who thought Tyrone Spong was going to be that man, but as we saw in Jamaica last year, also live here on Main Event, it was not to be for Tyrone Spong. And then you just heard Nathan recently say his new ambition, after being the most dominant cruiserweight of his or any generation in Muay Thai, is to now become the full Muay